Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Iceworks here in Syosset, New York. Nassau County Hockey coming your way for the NYIHSHL High School Hockey League. Tonight, the Wantagh, Seaford, Plainedge, Kings, and the Half Hollow Hills Hornets for JV action. Coming your way in just a few moments. Brady Campbell with you here tonight. These two teams coming into this game, a big game despite being early in the season. Half Hollow Hills sitting at 3 in the JV East Division. Wantagh, Seaford, Plainedge right behind them at 4. But they're as close as you could get. Both 4 games played, 3-1-0 record, 6 points each. They already played one time, and that was the opening game of the season. It was a victory for WSP as they came out on top 7-4 back on October 15th, and they were led by one of their star players, Colin Height, who has delivered big time for them so far to start the season, as the score was tied late in that game, and then in the third, pulling ahead was WSP, led by some of their top players here to take home that win. They dropped one and then pulled away with 2 more. Meanwhile, Half Hollow Hills, of course, dropped that opening game, followed it up with a 12-4 victory over Belmore Merrick, a 7-2 victory over Farmingdale, and then another 13-2 victory over Belmore Merrick to get to that 3-1-0 record for Wantagh, Seaford, Plainedge. We mentioned, of course, their matchup with Half Hollow Hills to start the season. Then they dropped a tight one, 8-7 versus Plainview Old Bethpage Island Trees JV squad before rebounding with an 11-2 victory over Cold Spring Harbor and a 14-8 victory over East Meadow Levittown Hicksville. So that's the story coming into this one. Like I said, early in the season, but a big-time matchup on the way. Both these teams want to stay climbing in the standings. Triple H sitting at 3, WSP at 4, trailing Massapequa, Farmingdale, 4-1 and 4-2, respectively. And not too far behind them is East Meadow, Levittown, Hicksville, sitting at 4 points. So the winning team definitely gained some good traction in the JV East Division for the NYIHSHL High School Hockey League. Warm-ups just concluding. We're just about set to get underway. As both these teams just about set to go, the officials sorting things out. We'll be right back for Puck Drop here on LI Sports Network for the NYIHSHL High School Hockey League. And welcome back to LI Sports Network, NYIHSHL High School Hockey League. Brady Campbell with you. We're set to go. 15 minutes on the clock. Pucks down. We're underway between Wantagh, Seaford, Plainedge, and Half Hollow Hills JV action. WSP, the Kings, in the road blacks as the shot misses just wide. But they keep it in the zone, taking it around the net. Looking for options, that's Matthew Scaccia trying to send it out in front, poked off his stick, and cleared back out by Half Hollow Hills, and that's Gavin Stark entering the zone, but he lost it off his stick. So the Kings of WSP and the Hornets of Half Hollow Hills in the home white jerseys with the red and black trim. So this one comes out of the zone. Now into it with speed, skating down the wall. Sean Costello poked off his stick, comes back to the point. It'll go through the vacated slot here, right down the near side and all the way back down as the goaltender, Anthony Krussman, will leave it for his defense. Krussman 1-0-0 on the season, 4.00 goals against, .750 save percentage. Meanwhile, for Half Hollow Hills, it's Michael Hyland getting the start, 1-1-0 on the year, 4.50 goals against, .865 save percentage. As Casey Kozlowski moving through the neutral zone, down the left wing for the Kings, taking it around the net, looking for options. Kozlowski back to the point, moving down the half wall and sending it around now. Setting feet out in front, and I believe it's in the net. No real celebration here. And indeed it is. My apologies, folks. That one, I couldn't really see it from my angle, but it does go in. That was bad on my part. But it is a 1-0 lead for WSP. As they strike first, looking for another, and they score again. Burying that one in front is James Ambrosino to make it quickly a 2-0 lead. So ensuing draw won by Half Hollow Hills, trailing quickly now in this one, trying to respond. Sent up the ice, and here comes WSP back the other way. After their victory last time out, moving down the wall and bringing it out in front. Couldn't get it to go. That was Jack Carroll. This one kicks out to the point from left to right, unable to be held in by Colin Height. Colin Height leading the team, 10 goals, 5 assists, 15 points, looking for another, gets through, and oh my goodness, what a goal from Colin Height. Quickly a 3-0 lead for WSP. Get a quick look at this one here. Height taking on all 4 defenders you see there on your screen. Little toe drag move. Gets the goalie Highland to go down and stuffs it home. So here's Height again, looking for another, trying the toe drag. Got it through again. It comes in, and this time covered by Highland. 12:04 to go, first period. A 3-0 lead for Wantagh, Seaford, Plainedge. The Kings striking early and often so far. And so once again, my apologies on that first goal. It was Colin Height as well, who was able to bury that loose puck right in front of the crease past Highland. So that highlight reel goal was his second of the night. And the Kings turning up the pressure again here in the offensive zone. Trying to bring it through to the backhand, unable to with Scaccia. Now on his forehand, gets the pass across. That shot was blocked off to the corner. Scaccia again wins the puck battle, sends it behind. And first one on it for Half Hollow Hills, sending it up the boards, not out. Cleared back in. That was Roxanne Benoit who tried to clear it out. Looks like we'll have our first penalty of the night coming up here as well. And it'll go against Wantagh, Seaford, Plainedge. So our first power play will go for Half Hollow Hills. Get the call here. It'll be Scaccia going off. Two minutes up on the board, and here we go. Power play, first of the game. We'll go to Half Hollow Hills. They win the drawback, and here's Pavasalo swinging that one through the crease. No one home, gets knocked off to the corner. Back to the point. Benoit holds it in. Sent up and out of play into the netting. Face-off will stay in the Kings' end. 11:03 to go, first period. Kings jumping out to an early lead, led by 2 goals from star player Colin Height. In the middle of that was James Ambrosino. Power play, though, here for the Hornets. Sent up to the near side half wall, kept in. And Patsalos will move back out and now bring it down the right wing. Tries to drag through, takes the shot, and the save made. Good move there by Petros Patsalos. But Anthony Krusman equal to the task. He holds on. 1:19 left in the power play. 10:39 to go in the first. Matthew Scaccia off for the 2-minute interference minor. Face off to the left of Krusman. Puck loose in the corner, sent around the boards. Right to Height. Waits on it, looks for his options, and clears that pass out. And here come the Kings shorthanded. That shot on, good glove save. And holding on to it is Michael Highland. Shorthand chance there from Jaden Clark. He's waiting in the slot. Gets a shot away, blocker save made. Puck behind the net, Clark on it. Back for Height, throws it across. Shot from a tough angle, stopped, rebound there, cleared away. Height spins to his backhand, to his forehand, looking at the side of the goal, and it hit a skate. Good short-handed chances there for the Kings. Hornets back the other way. Centering pass blocked off and taken back by Brendan Ehrlich. He sends it ahead. That one was fanned on there by Lucas Ravden, and taking that one on for a shot that gets blocked. Far side half wall now. Coming towards the front, that shot on. Easy stop made by Highland. Back to the point it comes, thrown wide. Turning, shooting off the outside of the post. There's James Ambrosino. Back to the point, and that one will just go under the stick of Luke Height. He'll backtrack on it, send it across for Colin. As the power play has expired now, both teams back to 5-on-5 hockey. A good kill for Wantagh Seaford Plainedge. After taking that 3-0 lead, didn't want to allow Half Hollow Hills back into it. They had a few chances early on, but more so in the second half of that man advantage. It was actually the Kings who had the betterment of the chances, and still with the puck in the offensive zone. Colin Height. Saucer pass across. In the right circle. Threading the needle, centering feed, and that one shoveled just wide by Ambrosino. Good play there by Kozlowski to get that attempt towards the net. Luke Height. Drag, shoots off a skate. Comes back out. Height from the corner trying to backhand it on. It comes towards the front of the net. Cleared away. Back towards the point. Colin Height shovels it through, trying to get it towards the net, and that one will get shoveled wide. Puck in the corner, Kozlowski on it. Casey Kozlowski to the point. Height, time, room, shot, save made, and the cover by Highland. 7:59 to go, first period of play. 3-0 WSP. Once again, these two teams met back on the 15th of October. Opening game, it was a 7-4 victory for the Kings of Wantagh Seaford Plainedge. Looking to get 2 here over the Half Hollow Hill squad. That puck available, now back to the point. They'll move to the outside. Tough checking here by the Hornets, not allowing too much room. But now it gets sent behind the net. Centering feed, no one home for the Kings. And cleared out by the Hornets. Back on that one is Andrew Versace. He'll turn it around, bring it into the zone, and a good strong defensive play, keeping that one away from the net. Followed up by Thomas Franzino. Back to the point, Versace swings it back around the boards. And the first one to that one is Nicholas Branciforte, sends it ahead. Here's Pat Salos driving into the forehand, and it stayed out. What a move by Pat Salos, and Crossman able to hold his ground there and keep it out of the net. So he gets it to his forehand. Wasn't able to bring it all the way around. Might have been able to tuck it. Good back checking, though, by the Kings. Didn't make it easy on him. But he still got the attempt off and a good save and cover. Ravden shot from the point off the faceoff was blocked. Kings out of his zone. Gavin Stark takes that one away, chips it out. And resetting things will be Versace. Makes a move through the neutral zone, lost the handle though. Stark moves it ahead. And this one knocked off the stick of Michael Carrasco and out of the zone. And here come the Kings back in. That shot blocked. Shot coming from Scotchy again. He's on it behind the net. Waiting. Pressure comes to him in the form of 3 Hornets. Carrasco trying to steal it. He couldn't. This one kicked out to the point and knocked out of the zone by Stark. He's giving a run for it. Versace will beat him there, though. Just under 6 minutes to go in the opening period. Versace drags through, and his shot just got a bit too much lob under it and sends it over the net and out of play. .5:48 to go, first period. Face-off will be moved just outside the Hornet zone after the shot went out of play off the stick of Versace. Kings win the draw. Sent ahead, Kozlowski trying to get through, moves through on the backhand, back to his forehand, couldn't get a clean shot away. He moves towards the slot, knocked down, makes the pass. And Brosino to height. Throws one towards the net. It got through. Save made. Rebound around the net. Kozlowski tried to send it. It was blocked off. Height. Cross point. Looking. Shooting. And that one caught the glove of Highland. Back up top. Colin Height. Drags. Tries to get it back for Ambrosino. Is just on the wrong side of him. He had a chance of the one-timer there. Had some open net to look at. Now he has it again. Tough angle shot got blocked. Most of this period so far controlled by the Kings, especially the opening minutes, where they jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead, one after another. Kozlowski, height, at the point, drags to the middle, shoots, might have been deflected, knocked down, and they score on the rebound. Put in by Ambrosino for his second of the game. Height. Trying to create an angle for himself there, moves to the middle. Bit of a high wrist shot, knocked down. Good stop initially. The Highland can't find it. And the first person to find it was James Ambrosino for his second of the night. He has 2. Colin Height has 2. And so a great start to this hockey game in the opening period for WSP. Can Half Hollow Hills respond? They tried to rush up the other way, and that one was taken away by Nicholas Nordstrom. Here is Nordstrom, the captain. C on his chest into the attacking end. Tough angle shot, save made by Highland. And the puck rescued behind by Alexander Atkin. His pass gets out of the zone. Resetting now. And bringing it in is Versace to the forehand. Tries to get a move to get through. Could not. At the point, now Versace turning back on his backhand. Trying to find a lane. So we'll leave it for the one-timer. That one too tall off the stick of number 55 in black. Eventually bouncing off the half wall and covered. Strong shot there from Nordstrom, but a bit too tall off the glass. So it'll be a face-off to the right circle. of the goaltender Highland. 3:29 to go in the opening period. A period in which has not been too kind so far for Half Hollow Hills. That shot goes wide. Most of the play has been down in their defensive end. Height takes a hit into the board, coming from Gavin Stark. Colin Height retrieves it though behind. Looking for options, throws it back to the point. Slap shot, blocked in front. And cleared to the point, not out initially. Luke Height holding the line. Taken back, resetting though is Half Hollow Hills, and they'll chip it out of the zone. But turning back only quickly is Height. And here they come back the other way. Tough angle shot, missed completely. And it will be taken now by Half Hollow Hills, tripped out of the zone by Carrasco and all the way down. Height first one on it. Puck rolling on him a little bit and taken away. Patsalos, his shot deflected and went wide. Carrasco. Patsalos in the far corner. For Carrasco to the point. Ravden has some time, drags, shoots into the glove and held by Anthony Krussman. 2:17 to go. First period of play here on LI Sports Network. NY Islanders High School Hockey League. Still young in the season, just getting underway in the last week or two. Both these teams 3-1, trying to go past one another for the 4-1 record. Loser will, of course, drop to 3-2. There's a possible 3-on-1 developing for the Kings. That shot goes wide off the stick of Ehrlich. Back to the point. Versace has some room. Drags to the forehand, takes the shot. Where is it? It was behind the goalie and knocked in on the rebound. And so a 5-0 lead for WSP. That one looked to go to Casey Kozlowski. $5-0 Versace. They gave him a bit too much time and room there. He got to a good angle, not much traffic in front. Highland got just enough of the puck to keep it out initially, but it kind of trickled behind him there. Once again, the Kings' first one's on the rebound there. Kozlowski, his first goal of the game. He has the puck now. This one knocked out of the zone and swept back out by Ileana Recupero around the net. She's chasing after it. Ambrosino gets there first. Recupero turns the pressure on and knocks the puck back. And the return feed to her taken away. And the little breakaway here, and that shot stopped. Rebound poked out to the slot, and another save made by Highland. It was Kozlowski, another chance initially. He was denied. Highland accidentally poked the rebound out. Right back out to Ambrosino, who couldn't quite get a clean shot away, and Highland was able to get back into positioning. In the final minute here of the first period. And Half Hollow Hills try to break free here out of the zone and get this back within 3. And here we go. Patsalo steals it. He's one-on-one. Moves to his backhand, driving in, gets the shot away along the ice, but it missed. 40 seconds to go in the period. Back to the corner, Carrasco, first one there, chips it up. Height takes it away. Patsalos with the pressure, steals it, tried to throw it out in front. No one was there for HHH. Taken away, Patsalos tries to throw his way through, could not. And comes back for Stark. Comes out of the zone, taken away, final 10 seconds. Carrasco. Starting back in his own end. A steal, one last rush here in the final seconds. Will be thwarted by Half Hollow Hills. The horn sounds, that will do it for period number 1. that sees a 5-goal outburst from Wantagh, Seaford, Plainedge. 2 by Height, 2 by Ambrosino, the last one by Kozlowski, and they'll look to finish off strong. We still have 2 periods left to play, though, and Half Hollow Hills turning up the pressure a bit late in that period. So still plenty of hockey left, but a strong period by the Kings. We'll see if they could maintain this lead in the second period when we come back on LI Sports Network. Welcome back for the start of the second period here for NY Islanders High School Hockey League. Brady Campbell with you tonight for the call as we get set to go. 5-goal outburst in the first period from Wantagh, Seaford. Plainedge has them up 5-0 as they enter the zone. That backhander on stop by Highland. Hill cover. Half Hollow Hills struggling to get into the attacking end for most of that period. They did get a few chances, a lot of them off the stick of Petros Patsalis. Unable to find the back of the net, though. Swung back in, and once again, WSP looking to get on the attack. In the slot, taken away, cleared out of the zone through the legs of Stark. All the way back out, Nordstrom will get there first. Number 55 in black, the captain, taken off the puck by Patsalis. Patsalis turning down the right wing, trying to get through. Sends a pass across off a stick and then fluttered wide from Carrasco. Was able to get a shot away on the bouncing puck. One cleared to the point. Not quite out, Auerbach held it in. Throws it back towards the corner, but it was picked off, sent back to the point. Patsalis takes it away, drags to the forehand, shoots, and that one off a Nordstrom stick goes wide. Centering pass blocked off. Patsalis tried to get a shot on, it was blocked again. That one cleared out past Auerbach. Could have been an odd-man rush for the Kings. Instead, it is a takeaway, a long-range shot, blocker to side by Highland. This one sent to the point. Swung back, dropped off for Carrasco. He'll reset things behind his own net. Now starts up here on the near side wing. Cuts back. And that one fed up to Stark off his stick. Comes back to Nordstrom. To the cross, knocked off the stick there, Versace. So he'll have to reset. Stark heads off the ice. A few changes for the Hornets. Ambrosino, he had 2 in the first. Sends it ahead. Kozlowski has 1 so far. Couldn't get a clean shot away on the rolling puck. Ambrosino knocked off the puck. Here's Patsalos. Back the other way. And he didn't like what he saw, so he'll skate it back out. Taken away by Kozlowski, though. Number 7 into the zone. And fumbled the puck a bit. Gets it back. High slot, drag, shoot, save made. Cleared to the point, kept in by Height. Loose in the slot. Shot taken, and it goes wide. That one off the stick of Brendan Ehrlich. Back to the point, Luke Height throws a shot towards the net. That one hit Ehrlich and went to the corner. In the slot, Ehrlich, his shot misses again. Height pinching in. Looking for Kozlowski, puck hop to stick. That one backhanded towards the net. Save made by Highland. He'll cover. Faceoff will be to the left of his crease. 12 minutes exactly remaining in period number 2. We do have a scoring change on that last goal for WSP. Kozlowski was banging at it towards the end, but as of right now, it does read Versace as that one just offside. As just bringing that one in was Francesco Menino. Well, a step ahead was his teammates, but it reads Versace from Nordstrom. Versace, of course, taking the initial shot. Just trickled through Highland. A few players tried to whack at it, but looks like no one touched it. So it will go to Versace. That clearing attempt blocked off. Kings swing it back into the zone. Alexander Jacobson trying to backhand it out, taken away. Puck loose in the slot, taken back by number 28 in black. That's Jaden Clark trying to knife his way through. He left it off and then taken to the point, poked off the stick though and cleared all the way out. And sent back in, taken away. WSP trying to expand their lead. Puck around the net. Swung back behind. And out to the point, height. Trying to move for a better shooting lane. To the corner, cuts back. Tries to get through to his forehand. His pass across, hit off a skate, went back to the corner. Sent around the boards, height with Jacobson on him. Height right at the blue line, holds it in, sends it across for Luke Height. He takes a shot. And that one right into the breadbasket of Highland. He's got it. 10.5 to go in period number 2. Face-off will stay in the Hornets' end after the cover. Only one penalty thus far tonight. It was against WSP, and they did a great job of killing it off. Spent about half of it in the attacking end as well. Shot from a tough angle was stopped once again by Highland. He holds it, 10:20 to go, period 2. Face off once again, won by WSP. A pass attempt to the point was picked off, and skating back with it, Branciforte chips it past Nordstrom, and Nordstrom able to follow him up and take it away. Looked like Branciforte might have a lane down that right wing for a decent attempt, but Nordstrom able to recover. Meanwhile, move back the other way. Good save made by Highland. Puck tied up in the kick plate, far side half wall. Thrown across, Nordstrom has some room to step in. Wrist shot. Save made by Highland. He's got it. He'll hold on again. Face-off staying in the Hornet zone where good amount of the face-offs have been tonight. Goes off to the half wall. Sent back towards the point. Kept alive in the slot. That shot just missed. Maybe getting a piece of it was Highland with the shoulder. Shot was taken by Scaccia. Pass picked off. And now skating out of the zone with it, Recupero. Gets the blue line, tries to swing it in, knocked away. Touches up though as the Hornets bring it back in. There's Owen Schultes. Well, it was taken back by Versace. Sends it ahead. Scaccia navigates the neutral zone down the right side. Scaccia towards the front, makes a move, goalie down, tries to bring it around. Good defensive stick. Back to the point. Versace drags it through. Left it there. in the slot, knocked off the stick of Costello. And out of the zone comes Petsalos to the backhand, to the forehand. Tough angle shot denied by Krussman. Hasn't been too busy tonight, but he's made the stops when he's had to, many of them on Petsalos, as he gets that one and sends it back in after taking down Luke Height. Sent ahead, Kozlowski pokes it out of the zone, not much further. Second attempt does get out. Ambrosino trying to get it to his forehand, it was taken away. Petsalos sends it ahead. And that one, tough angle, they score! Half Hollow Hills on the board to make it a 5-1 game. Petsalos with a nice back check and steal, sends it ahead for Carrasco. He does the rest. Nice move through the defender. Not an easy angle, but a nice shot into the roof of the net. We get Half Hollow Hills on the board. 8 minutes to go, second period. Petsalos looking for more, knocked off his stick by Kozlowski. Turned around, centering feed in front, all alone, and putting that one home is number 10, Brendan Ehrlich. He's on the board, and the response by the Kings to make it 6-1. Petsalos trying to move up the ice. Good poke by Kozlowski, taken back by Ambrosino. And all alone there in front, Ehrlich. Nice little forehand, or backhand forehand move. This one sent on goal, covered by Highland. .45 to go, period number 2. Just about the halfway point of the hockey game. Faceoff will come back into the zone of the Kings, or excuse me, the Hornets. We've been icing lists thus far as well, as Carrasco looking for another. Couldn't drag his way through. Petsalos follows it up. Puck knocked off his stick. He keeps it moving though around the boards, but the first one on it was Versace. He tries to chip it ahead. Carrasco with the pressure. Stark there as well. And I had to mention it. The announcer's jinx. The puck goes all the way down. We have our first icing of the game against WSP. Face-off coming back in the King zone. Not too many face-offs have we seen thus far in the King zone either. This one on the far side. One back, Versace takes it. Able to step through, get it out, and then follow it up with a block, and now he's in. Could be a breakaway. Versace moving in to the forehand. Save made, Highland. Puck moved down into the slot. Another try, they score. Oh, a great stop on the breakaway by Highland, but it was not enough as Jack Carroll gets his first of the evening. And his second of the season. There's the initial stop. But an errant clear attempt there right to the slot. Carroll's able to turn quickly and bury that one blocker side. So Half Hollow Hills finally getting on the board, but 2 quick response goals from WSP. Makes it a 7-1 game. Kept alive. Benoit sends it ahead, gets it out of the zone. Versace back on it. He's pressured. Just able to kick it out of the zone. Jacobson moves it back in, and could be a chance here. That's Castellano trying to drag through, couldn't, and we have another penalty, I believe. This one will go against Andrew Versace as he took down one of the Hornets right near the blue line. So Versace off for 2 minutes. Face-off will come back into the Kings' end, and another chance for the Hornets to try and climb back into the game just a bit here. But cleared it right off the face-off. And Benoit with the speed able to beat Sean Costello to it, keeping him away from the puck. And here comes Recupero trying to get through the defense. It was knocked off his stick. Still rolled on, or her stick rather, rolled on goal. Covered by Krussman. So it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Hornets. Minute 44 to go on the power play. 6:02 remaining in the second. Puck back to the point. Atkin shot blocked, but comes right to a teammate, blocked on the outside of the net, sprawling down Krussman. And a good job in front by his teammates as they were able to keep the puck out. Meanwhile, Colin Height back the other way, around the boards. Cuts back to his backhand, trying for the saucer pass in front. It was blocked. Roxanne Benoit up the board. Recupero. Benoit kicks it free. Kept alive into the corner now. Centering pass. No one home, and it's taken by Branciforte. Had that shot off the outside of the net before. Sends it ahead for Recupero. She cuts back. But it was taken away. That was Height from behind who took it. And now Height down the wing. Trying to cut towards the front. It was poked off his stick by Highland. Now ahead Recupero. Looking. Pat Salas ahead. One-on-one. Height evens the numbers. And poked off his stick. Now in the corner. He'll send it back to the point. And getting to that one first is Jocelyn Sabelka to keep it in. Height, though, takes it behind his own net. Height sends it ahead. Could be a breakaway chance here. But evening up the numbers is Sabelka. She kicks it away. Rebound followed up and sent wide by Costello. That was Vincent Lane who had a chance. Now could be a 2-on-1. Pat Salos with Carrasco. Carrasco might have caught a piece of the crossbar. Goes over the net. Sabelka kept it in for the moment. Second attempt gets it out. Stumbling down Kozlowski, taken by Carrasco. He's got the only goal tonight for Half Hollow Hills. Colin Height defended him. A shot by Carrasco before. Either caught the top of the crossbar, may have caught a piece of the arm of Krussman. Either way, it stayed out. Kozlowski to the point. And kicked out. Could be a breakaway. It will be. Patsalis moving in. On his forehand. Save made by Krussman. Puck behind centering feed off the stick. Taken away. Patsalis has been all over the attacking end on the forecheck. Taken away though. And now Kozlowski moving in. Down the right wing. Behind the net. Kozlowski looking for the point. Versace tries to touch it back on. It was taken away. Unable to poke that one along though was number 60, Adrian Real. That one to an open space. Patsalos skates into it. 1-on-2. Now gets some help behind him. To the backhand. Centering feed. Real on his backhand. Tough shot there to handle. But that's just what Krussman does as it handcuffed him a bit, but he's got it. Here's a replay of that last chance. The breakaway, Patsalos. The D bearing down on him, able to get the forehand shot away. With a good save made. Auerbach. Here's Half Hollow Hills. A few chances the last few minutes. 7 feet across, they score. So Half Hollow Hills staying in it just a bit, as that one was knocked home by number 20, Francesco Menino. Auerbach just moving in. He keeps his head up too. Fakes the shot a bit there. Keeps the goalie guessing and then moves it across. The pass got all the way through for Menino. He taps it into the open net. Real tried to touch it along. He was just offside. So face-off will come back outside the Kings end. 2.5 to go, second period, 7-2 game. As Half Hollow Hills coming alive a little bit here in the second period. 2 goals and plenty of chances as of late. But when they scored their first goal, they gave up 2 right after. They'll have another chance here, though. This one, Castellano couldn't get the clean shot away. Height with the long reach kept it away from the net. From behind by Castellano. Luke Height around the boards. Good pinch by Benoit. She swings it across, picked off by Height. He'll look upwards. Height down the left wing. Height steps through. Almost a mini breakaway here. Height for the wraparound try. And it didn't go. A good defensive play by Auerbach hustling back. Just getting enough of Height to shove him off course. And then on the wraparound, thwarting him just a bit, and Highland got across as well to keep it out. Benoit sends it up ahead. Rayo moving in. He's pressured the whole way by Height, throws it across, but his teammates were in the change. 80 seconds to go. This one sent ahead 2-on-2 for the Kings over the line. To the backhand. Swinging it back out to the point. To the forehand now. The shot knocked down by Highland, and he scrambles to make the cover off a tough shot there coming from Jaden Clark. 1:01 left in period number 2. Face-off will stay in the Half Hollow Hills end, at the very least trying to get out of this period with the score remaining where it is. Maybe they've had some luck getting some opportunities. That shot got blocked out for some odd-man rushes, as looking for a possible Michigan attempt there was Costello. Instead, throws it back to the point, knocked away. Puck rolling back to the Kings end. Versace, though, will be the first one on it. 35 left. Puts on the brakes against Recupero behind his own net. Throws it ahead. This one will go all the way down, but no icing. Atkin tried to play it off. The ref wasn't fooled there. Stuff attempt by Nordstrom wouldn't go, and poked back out of his own. Time for one more rush. 13 seconds left. Down the wing is Scaccia. He's forced back out to the corner. Scaccia working on Recupero. Final seconds, Versace. Time for one more shot. Scooped up. Rebound there. It was kicked away right at the horn. Does not find the back of the net. That will do it for period number 2. Half Hollow Hills gaining a bit of momentum that period. Plenty of chances. They find the back of the net twice, but between those two, WSP finds 2 more. It leads it 7-2, and we'll look to close this one out in the final 15 minutes here for NY Islanders High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Welcome back for LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell with you. NY Islanders High School Hockey League, third period. Just underway between Wantagh, Seaford, Plainedge, the Kings, and the Hornets of Half Hollow Hills JV Hockey. Most of this game dominated by the Kings, with another chance here. Loose puck, and just knocked off the stick of Carrasco. He had a wide open net. Colin Height took it away. Clearing attempt off the helmet of Patsalos will come back out. He's a bit shaken up, but he gets back to his feet. Meanwhile, a takeaway. Kozlowski, what a move, slides it home to extend the lead for the Kings, 8-2. As I was saying, a game mostly dominated by the Kings. Definitely that first period. Second period a bit more even. 2 goals apiece. And Kozlowski kicking things off here in the third with a steal. And a goal there. A nice move to the forehand. Meanwhile, that was just moments after the Hornets had a chance of their own and comes back to bite them the other way. Kozlowski, he's got a few tonight. Looking for another down the wing. Kozlowski to the outside. Makes a move around the defender, spills down to the point. Luke Height, one-timer, fanned on it, and we got a penalty coming up here. Looked to be something in the corner, didn't quite catch it as the shot was coming. I believe it's going against a Hornet. And indeed it is. Get you number in just a sec. I believe that's either Menino or Mahoney. the jersey tuck there, a bit hard to tell. But it is a power play. First of the game for the Kings. And off the face-off, a tie-up. Puck back to the point. That shot goes wide. Comes back for Versace. He's got one tonight. Turning pass across at the side of the net. He had Franzino. Couldn't quite get all of it. Atkin around the boards. Pinching down a bit. Is Versace. Tries to drag through. He was knocked off the puck by Roxanne Benoit. Versace keeps it moving. Rayo takes it and will send it all the way down, where it will be settled by the goaltender Anthony Krussman. And now moving up the defender, Versace tries to get through. He was caught up in the skates of Sabelka. Taken back. Versace, he's been all over the ice so far on the power play. Down low. Jack Carroll trying to step through. Couldn't bring it with him. Tied up behind the net. Strong play by Lucas Ravden. Puck finds him again. Ravden throws it towards the point. It does get out. It was Menino. 2 minutes for roughing. Versace, who's been strong so far on the power play. He had a roughing minor back in the second. But he's out there. And he'll trail the play as his defensive partner Nordstrom, the captain, brings it in the final 20 of the man advantage. Nordstrom to the forehand. Cuts back. Now on his backhand, trying to take it behind. Stuff attempt at the side of the post. And holding strong there was Highland. Final 7 seconds of the power play will ensue after the face-off, which will be to the left of the net, defended by Michael Highland. Despite the score has played overall a pretty solid game, has come up with some big saves. Definitely part of the reason why the game isn't where it's at right now, especially on the power play. That one knocked down. It's going to be a breakaway for Patsalos. In alone to the forehand. What a save. Oh, going down, sprawling down was Krussman. He just got it with the glove. Power play just expired. Comes out of the zone. Patsalos takes it. Right at the end of the power play. Right as it expired. May have been a shorthanded goal had it gone in. Patsalos throws it across. Carrasco scores! Second of the game for Carrasco. Makes it a 8-3 game. Here's a look at the goal. Patsalos denied moments ago. Goes through a few defenders there to get into the zone, and that strong backhand pass just off the stick of Kozlowski. And Carrasco able to step through and pot that one. Kings trying to respond. Scaccia to the point, Kozlowski, dangerous pass along the blue line, and Luke Height kept it alive for the moment, trying to move it down low. Height, another attempt. Gets it there off the glove of Carrasco, but he'll backhand it out. Height turning back. Excuse me, that's Scaccia. Sends it ahead, chipped into the zone by Lane, but taken away. And now it's Benoit trying to backhand it out. Benoit able to skate it out now off a skate of Stark and into the zone. Back for Benoit. Leaves it for Petsalis. He's been heavily involved in the offense for Half Hollow Hills. Couldn't get it out though, and it comes to Scaccia. He turns back all the way across. Poked off the stick though, and Carrasco made the play. Kozlowski turning. Casey Kozlowski down the left wing with speed, cuts to the middle, and just poked off his stick at the last moment when he tried to make his final move. That one to the point and out. Luke Height just sends it across a bit blindly there, and Stark took it away. He brings it in. Kozlowski takes him to the boards. Kevin Stark lost his stick, and it's taken away by Scaccia. Sends it ahead. Ambrosino moving down the left side. Ambrosino cuts back. Tries to throw it toward the point. That shot from Colin Height off the blocker and into the corner. Coming back and getting knocked to the ice there was Ehrlich. Height takes it away. Couldn't quite wait for his teammate Ehrlich to get back on side, who still appears to be a little bit shaken up there, and it'll be an offside. Here's a look at that breakaway prior to the goal for Petsalos. He had the steal in all alone. Made a few moves there, forehand, backhand, and then back to the forehand. And just getting a piece with the glove. What a stop that was by Anthony Krussman. Just under 9 minutes to go, third period. Ravden tries to hold it in, could not. And it's a 2-on-0 possibly, and now turns into a breakaway. Height in to the forehand, he buries it. It's a hat trick for Colin Height. Looked like it could have been a 2-on-0 there. Instead, it turns into a breakaway. As Ambrosino just able to keep it on sides, had to chip it ahead for Height all alone to the forehand, and just able to slide it past the outstretched Highland. So that'll make it 9-3, and that goal with 8:44 to go could be the final nail in the coffin for Half Hollow Hills. We shall see though, still some time, crazier things have happened. Ravden sends it in, delayed offside, and they'll blow it dead as Francesco Menino didn't hear the calls for off, it appeared, and kept playing. And because of that, face-off will come all the way back down in the Hornets' end. 3 goals tonight for Colin Height. Let's make that 13 on the season. And a few more points there. Have 15 coming into the game. Rayo up the ice on his forehand. Tries to step through 2 defenders. Got knocked to the ice by Lane. Lane and Kozlowski combining for that hit. Luke Height delivers a bit of a reverse hit there on Rayo. Trying to bring that one, there was Clark. He was denied by Castellano. Trying to bring it back in. He was tied up, and that will be a penalty against Luke Height. believe it'll be a hooking call coming up here as Castellano tried to step through towards that near side corner, and Height just tied him up a bit too well there. And so the third penalty against the Kings tonight. So a power play coming up for Half Hollow Hills, trying to bring themselves a little bit closer here. And the face-off into the slot was taken away and brought back out by Ehrlich. He turned it over. Rather Costello, excuse me. And now taken back by Recupero. Liliana Recupero. Return fee to her. She got knocked to the ice. And sent up ahead now, and here's a breakaway. Scaccia in alone to his forehand, and he sneaks it through. Matthew Scaccia's got one here, a short-handed goal. That will extend the lead to 10-3. The minute 36 left on the power play, 7.5 to go in the game. So a great couple kills tonight for WSP. This one not yet over, but a good start to it for sure with the goal from Scaccia. Here's Nordstrom trying to double up on it. Tough angle. That shot was stopped and held by Highland from the tough angle. So late line change there by Half Hollow Hills. Taken away, Scaccia again. Tries to get the pass across, did. It was a bit of a bouncing puck though for Costello, and he got a little bit on it, but fanned for the most part. Another centering feed across from Scaccia to Costello. This time he buries it. Another shorthanded goal to make it an 11-3 game. 57 seconds left on the kill. 6:51 to go in the game. Now it's brought ahead by Ambrosino. Taken away at the blue line. Another delay penalty, and this one once again coming against the Hornets. Make it a 4-on-4 game for at least a few moments, as finally touched up by Sabelka. See who gets the call here. Looks like it's gonna be Patsalos. And it looks like someone's going with him for WSP. A roughing call against Patsalos. Looks like 2-2. As it all happened seemingly around that blue line there, as the puck was knocked off the stick of Ambrosino. It's 4 minutes on the board against Patsalos here. 30 seconds left on the penalty to Luke Height, and 2 minutes up on the board for James Ambrosino. So the officials getting that all sorted out. We'll have the official penalties there in just a moment, with 6:24 to go. But it looks like we'll be skating 4-on-4, and now Gavin Stark looked like he was serving the penalty. He'll get called back to the bench. And Patsalos will serve it himself. So 4-on-4 hockey. Kozlowski. That one into the glove and held. Excuse me, 4-on-4 hockey. I had that right because of the penalties. Face off once again to the right of Highland. Now they're taking a penalty off the board. Now we got running time for the rest of the game, it appears. That includes the penalties. Luke Height leaving the box. His power play or penalty has expired. As this one cleared out of the zone just past the skates of Andrew Versace. 5.5 to go. Here's Kozlowski into the zone down the left wing. Kozlowski on the backhand. Around the net, centering feed blocked off. Turning with it, trying to throw it on goal was Ehrlich. He could not. Cleared to Ehrlich. He knocks it down. Trying to cut back through the middle, taken away and chipped out of the zone by Joseph Cipatelli. Here comes Versace on the backhand. Cuts back. Kozlowski late into the zone, but that pass goes across, and a good save made by Highland on the one-timer from Colin Height. It's another chance. Getting through and shooting that one a bit too high was number 28, Jaden Clark. Chipped out of his own. Kozlowski back on it. 10 seconds remain in the penalty to Ambrosino. Just over 2 minutes left in the penalties as that one goes in to extend the lead from Jaden Clark. 2 minutes to go and counting, of course, on the penalties to Petros Patsalos. Still a running clock here as we're just about to hit 4 minutes remaining. So the official penalties was Luke Height hooking. That was prior to the scrum at the blue line, and then once that happened, it was Petro Patsalos. 4-minute minor for roughing. Looked like there may have been a little bit of something after the whistle as well, and then James Ambrosino, the same 2 minutes. 2 minutes though for roughing. As the final minutes come off the clock, it looks like WSP will move to 4-1 on the season, 4-1-0, while Half Hollow Hills will drop to 3-2. Still a lot of hockey left to be played in this season. Still a pretty big game between these two teams as Nordstrom tried to go coast to coast, and getting a piece of that with the shaft of the stick was Highland. But still a big win tonight for WSP. It's this one in midair, taken back and out of the zone. Moving back in with a shot, and it sneaks through. That shot coming from number 12, Thomas Franzino, so he's on the board tonight. That one looked like it handcuffed Highland just a bit. And so that'll make it 13-3, just under 2.5 to go. Next up for Wantagh, Seaford Plainedge will be this Wednesday, October 30th. Belmore Merrick, who's off to a bit of a rough start in their season. They'll try to climb right back into the thick of things against a very tough WSP squad. He's trying to step to Riscaccia. Good defensive play. Meanwhile, for Half Hollow Hills, as that shot deflected behind, they'll also play Wednesday, October 30th against East Meadow, Levittown, Hicksville. As the Hornets will try to bounce back from this impending loss as we're about to hit 90 seconds to go. Centering feed in front, finds the back of the net, and another one for WSP. Versace's got another. So they'll make things officially 14-3 on the evening as we hit 1 minute to go. See if Half Hollow Hills has one more in them. Carrasco shot blocked. Gavin Stark on it. Back to the point. Atgun shot blocked and deflected off the stick. As that one comes to the side and that poked wide. That one deflected. The previous shot deflected off Versace. Almost tricked his goalie a bit there, but the puck went wide. Scaccia gets the zone and just sends it in. Ambrosino in the final half minute. Gets knocked to the ice. Scaccia stumbles down. He lost it. Gavin Stark. Off the stick of Rayo. And Versace will take it behind. Final 10 seconds. Carrasco knocks it back. Kozlowski takes it. He'll go behind the net with it. Final seconds take off. Versace with the puck. That will do it. For this evening's game, Versace taking the shot. That was denied there at the end after the buzzer by the goalie Anthony Krusman. But that will do it for this one. A big win for Wantagh Seaford Plainedge. As they're able to hold on. They got off to a quick start, a quick 3-0 lead early in the game and did not look back from there. Half Hollow Hills made things tight for a little bit in that second period, but the Kings jump out to a big lead and didn't look back. The official final score, 14-3. So a big-time win for the Kings. And they'll come back out on Wednesday trying to move to 5-1. Tough loss for the Hornets. They'll try to get a big response game from their team and get back in the win column as they drop to 3-2 on the year. And, of course, the Kings will jump them in the standings officially. And that both teams will play Wednesday night for their next game in the season. But that will do it for our coverage of this one here tonight. For Rowan Laddick and everyone here at LI Sports Network, I'm Brady Campbell. Final score, Wantagh Seaford Plainedge Kings 14, Half Hollow Hills Hornets 3. Thank you for tuning in to NY Islanders High School Hockey League here on the LI Sports Network. Have a good night.